I have no desire to chase that acorn. It is not even my favorite form of nut. That was mine! Greetings, the world of the internet. I am the Great Matthew Squeak, and welcome to Squirrel Talk Review. Ice Age is one of those franchises that just doesn't seem to want to go away. With each sequel further and further degrading in quality, and yes, there's another one coming, and this time, aliens? Really? Are you serious? And I thought the pirate concept was monumentally stupid, but I'll get to that one in time. No, we're starting with the first of the unwanted sequels. This is Ice Age the Meltdown. So the movie starts out with Blue Sky's poster boy, Scrat. Now, how exactly did you get up there? Now, how should I put this? This isn't as good as the slapstick from the first movie. It's running the motions, yes, but doesn't seem to be going anywhere. And then we arrive at the water park. Yes, I wish that had been a joke too. Why are we at the water park? How did these animals make a water park? Shouldn't they be migrating or grazing or something? And finally we're introduced to one of the stars of the film, Sid the Sloth, who is... just play it.
Look, I opened my camp. Campo del Sid. It means Camp of Sid.
Congratulations. You're now an idiot in 2 languages.
Opened a camp. Yes, it is as dumb as it sounds. First of all, who in their right mind would leave children in the hands of you? And second of all, there are no camps or water parks in the Ice Age. But putting the fact that there is a camp for animals in this movie, Sid, like everything else in his life, sucks at it, and is off to prove himself, leaving the kids with Manny and Diego.
Hey! Let's play Pin the Tail on the Mammoth!
Yeah! Sid!
I think you should go with the girl burrow. That's a bear love story.
Okay, well, when you tell your burrow story, that's what'll do.
Burrow is a demeaning name. Technically, it's called a wild ass.
Fine. The wild-ass boy came home to his wild-ass mother. See, that's why I called it a burrow.
Is this where the humor is going in this thing? Can we move on to the next scene, please? I've had all I can take of these kids.
Hey, watch it.
Hey, where's everybody going?
The world's coming to an end!
What are you talking about?
Fast Tony! He says the world's gonna flood!
Fast Tony? Do I even want to know?
Folks, I hold in my hand a device so powerful it can actually pull air right out of the sky!
He is just as bad as you could imagine. Somebody stop him, please.
May vary. Hey!
Thank you.
I'm trying to make a living here, pal.
Excuse me, living? How lazy do you have to be to the point where you are too lazy just to go graze some grass or browse for berries? Much like many of the concepts in the sequels, it doesn't fit and it doesn't work. You want people to give you food for your sticks, and it would take you just as long to find some berries than it would to find something to sell. But this absurdity is interrupted by...
Look! Some idiot's going down the eviscerator!
Oh, please tell me that's not our idiot.
Okay, I'm gonna jump on the count of 3!
Sid, don't move a muscle! We're coming up!
Jump, 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 jump.
Sorry.
They grab that green pack of fur, but discover something crucial.
Fast Tony was right. Everything is melting. It's all gonna flood. Come on, we gotta warn them.
Which is kind of pointless as a buzzard comes in and explains the same thing to the animals anyway.
Flood's real, all right. And it's coming fast. Look around. You're in a bowl. Bowl's gonna fill up. Ain't no way out.
Wait, they're in the bowl? And just eyeballing it, not that big of one. How did they get in there in the first place? And how did they get surrounded by an ocean? Did no one notice that they were slowly getting surrounded by the ocean?
Unless you can make it to the end of the valley. There's a boat. It can save you.
So now, just like the first movie, we're on a journey, this time escaping a flood. We get a collection of lame jokes of characters that have no bearing on the plot whatsoever.
Come on, Grandpa, come on! You have to go!
Well, I'm not leaving. I was born in this hole, and I'll die in this hole.
And finally, we get to an actual plot point.
Manny, I just heard you're going extinct.
Hey, if you ever master hygiene, try working on sensitivity.
I'm not going extinct.
Kids, look! The last mammoth. Wow! Well, you probably won't see another one of those again. See?
We haven't seen the little squirrel in a while. Let's see how he's doing. It's a step in the right direction, at least. Manny contemplates him possibly being the last of his kind, and...
Ow! Ow! Hey! Ooh, these were great!
Ow!
they are attacked by possums.
Hey, ugly! Ow! I gotta sit on that!
This is a pointless scene of slapstick. We already have a character devoted to pointless slapstickness, and I actually enjoy those. This is annoying. And why are these annoying possums in this movie anyway? Manny finds another mammoth. Just like that. Hanging from a tree.
And you were in the tree because...
Oh, I was looking for my brothers. They are always getting into trouble.
And the rodents returned. They are main characters, aren't they? Sid is supposed to be the annoying character. We don't need any more.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm not a mammoth. I'm a possum.
She thinks she's a possum?
This guy giving you trouble, sis?
Sis? That's right. These are my brothers. Possum, possum, possum.
I don't think her tree goes all the way to the top branch.
I do not think that the writer's tree goes all the way up to the top branches either. So now Ellie, with Worthless and Worthlesser, have joined the strangest herd ever. And now for a moment with Scrat. I'll give you an 8 for the effort, a 7 for the finesse, and I'll give you a 6 for the landing.
Folks, escaping the flood is the perfect time to shed...
Leave before I have you stuffed and fed to a sunfish.
Ow!
We indulge in some more humor of a mammoth thinking she is a possum. Mildly amusing.
You must be part possum. You wish.
Wait a minute. We were in a grassy valley a moment ago. I don't even see us in the background. Are we in the ice or grassy fields? Make up your minds. So the herd is chased around by some carnivorous fishes. Yes, ignore the animal in the water. Go after the one that is still on the land. Manny fends off the last of the demon fish.
Begone, demon fish! Adios!
What in the animal kingdom was that?
I don't know, but from now on, land safe, water not safe.
Because drowning is not enough to drive the plot forward. Back to the Olympics. Oh, good form, bravo, definite 10. We will turn to the main story.
There.
Okay, ready, Eddie? Set. Let's roll.
I'm sorry, we return to more pointless slapstick. And after a full day of pointless slapstick, it's time for an emotional backstory.
I know this place.
They say that elephants never forget. Guess that doesn't translate well to mammoths. So the gag that she thinks is a possum is over. Just about as soon as it started, it seems. Don't really know what else they could have done with it, but it seems short. Manny awkwardly flirts, which is as uncomfortable for him as it is for us. But thankfully, it's interrupted by Scrap. Never been so happy to see one of my own ancestors on the screen. Sid tries to motivate Diego to try swimming, as annoying as he can be.
And I'm stalking, and I'm falling.
Correction. You're sinking. Kind of like a rock.
Manny and Ellie have a bit of a misunderstanding.
What?
Alright, that came out wrong. You're very pretty, but we just met.
Responsibility? Just doing your duty, huh? Is that it? Ready to make the ultimate sacrifice to save your species. Well, I got some news for you. You're not saving the species tonight or any other night.
You'll tell him. This causes the possums to lead the others angrily through the night, which causes... How do you describe how absurd this is? How did those rocks get so perfectly stacked in such a fashion?
I'm sorry if what I said before offended you.
What do you mean, if it offended me?
Should you really be having this conversation right now? After that game of Jenga, everyone are friends again. Time for a little shut-eye, with a little pointless foreshadowing on the side. Something took Sid. No, well, the movie will be fine without him. Or we'll see where he goes.
Can I help you?
Fire King.
Huh?
So, these little sloths worship Sid because of the ability to make fire.
Hey!
This scene is pointless. It's nonsense. It has absolutely no point in the story. I could easily just cut it out, and the movie wouldn't change one bit. But I can't help but like the scene. It's stupid, yes, but it is funny stupid.
This is either really good or really bad.
And speaking of the stupid but funny, let us move on to the next absolutely pointless yet entirely hilarious scene.
They just sit there, watching us.
I wish I knew what they were thinking.
Oh, he's gonna say food or some dumb one-liner.
Food. Glorious food. We're anxious to try it.
We're doing this?
Today, our favorite diet.
Just picture a mammoth steak, fried, roasted, or stewed.
Alright, just go for it!
Food, wonderful food, marvelous food, glorious food.
Even if you forget everything else in this movie, this song will stick with you, and I approve.
Food, glorious food.
Sid!
What? It's catchy.
So we find the boat is a giant piece of bark in the middle of nowhere. How is it that no one but the vultures know it was there? But we get the new dilemma.
Okay, come on.
Manny, get back! It's a minefield out there!
How do you know what a minefield is?
We'll head back and we'll go around. That's safer.
No, there's no time. The dam will burst before we make it.
They fight and the herd splits into two groups, with Manny charging full on ahead to prove his point. Yeah, I don't know what that was either. The point is they make it, but it looks like that Ellie and the possum's long way around is taking longer than expected.
Have you seen a mammoth?
Oh, sorry.
Have you seen a mammoth?
No, I haven't.
Possum, about 11 foot tall.
I do not see why you are all surprised. You knew she was taking the long way around. I think Scrat is a bit overdue, don't you? So the bird didn't eat the acorn? And it didn't take it with them? Why did it take it in the first place? Ellie gets trapped by an earthquake caused by the upcoming tsunami, but never fear, for Manny is on his way. The water rises as Manny tries to feel Ellie, and the sloth continues to be worthless. But Diego conquers his fear of water!
You did it, buddy. You kicked water's butt.
Nothing to it. Most animals can swim as babies, you know.
Yeah, but not tigers. I left that part out.
So let me get this straight. You pretended to drown so Diego would try swimming. An animal you know doesn't swim. Eat the sloth already, Diego!
I don't eat junk food.
Manny is still trying to free Ellie, but he's snatched away by the carnivorous fishes. Are you tenderizing him or something? Just eat him! Manny pulls a bullfighter maneuver and does away with the fishes, and saves Ellie in the process.
We're gonna live! We're gonna die!
So now that all hope seems lost, it's time for Scrat to shine. So the flood goes off to flood somewhere else. I thought they were surrounded by an ocean. That whole body of water just left through that hole. No trace of it. There isn't even a puddle. What kind of wacky world is this? They rehashed those bad jokes from near the beginning of the movie that no one laughed at, just in case you might find it funny now.
Stu! We made it! We're gonna live!
Sid opts to stay with the herd instead of joining the mini sloth that would probably sacrifice him again, and wait, they just came out of the hole with the flood went through. Were they just waiting on the other side? Waiting to go through? Or what about that massive water? How'd they avoid that? And where are they going? Everything in that direction was either washed away or formerly an ocean. Oh, just wrap up this movie. Manny confesses to Ellie, and the new big happy family starts traveling off in the opposite direction. And, just like the first movie, we conclude with a little episode of Scrat. I wonder what happened to him after he fell into that rushing water. Wait, he died? I thought nothing could kill this thing. Well, at least he is in a better place now.
I saved you, little buddy.
Please tell me nobody kissed me.
Kill it! Kill it! Kill the sloth! Beat it with a stick! This movie is not the worst Ice Age out there, but it certainly falls flat. The humor is all over the place, including a lot of dumb one-liners and pointless slapstick. More than that, I have to question several of the story elements, such as how they got into that bowl in the first place, how the waters didn't wash away the mammoths, and don't even get me started on some of these pointless side characters. Even though I enjoyed the mini-sloth, and especially the buzzard musical number, and Queen Latifah is a delight as Ellie, I can't exactly recommend this movie to you. Just stick with the first one. It's before they added in all these fast Tonys and possums. I'm the Great Matthew Squeak, and this is Squirrel Talk Review.